Hey guys, welcome back. It's AJ again. Going to be going over Pavia today. It's a metaverse on Cardano network, or the ADA. So let's get into it. So guys, this is a new metaverse that's coming out. It's not fully out quite yet. It is on the Cardano network. It is going to be kind of like an open source where if you own the plot of land, then you can actually build on it and sell like NFTs or wearables, kind of like Decentraland does on Ethereum network. Currently right now, guys, there's 10,000 landowners. They've done two different land sales. So the first land sale they did was actually 29,000 parcels or pieces of land. And the second sale they did 31,000 pieces of land. They both sold out. The main part of this video is actually they're coming out with the land sale 3, which I'm going to get into in a little bit later in the video. And they're actually going to be selling 40,000 plots of land. And this is the last sale they're having before the game will eventually go live. So this is the last time to actually basically mint a piece of land for Pavia to actually participate and build in the metaverse when it finally launches. Currently right now they have over 700 apps and games. And then they're also having the final sale, which I did go over with you guys as well. A couple things that they are doing. This is just as I described earlier. They had two land sales in 2021 for 60,000 plots of land total, and they're having the new sale coming up, which I'll let you guys know later in the video. They have 40,000 plots of land for sale. So this is going to be the last sale, and it's going to be a total of 100,000 plots of land for the metaverse, so that owners can build on it. They can create stores, they can create their own yoga class, whatever you guys want to do with the actual land is whatever you want to do. A big part of the Pavia is going to be the NFTs, which is basically the land, the NFTs and like the wearables. It's going to allow the landowners to create and deploy them. And if you own the land, it's going to be an NFT as well. So it's going to give you full control over your scene and what's actually on your metaverse land. You're able to sell single land plots or even land up to 9 or more plots together. So there's no like max pieces of land that you can sell. If you own 100 of them and they're all combined, you can sell them as one whole. Guys, and it's going to be a 3D metaverse, so as you're kind of walking through, everything's going to be 3D with buildings. There's going to be like galleries, which I'll show you guys, businesses, different like in-game tokens. Also a little bit more over the tokenomics. There is actually 2 billion total tokens minted back in December 2021. And it was distributed to the community through airdrop. That was actually 25% of the 2 billion. And this is actually tokens that is going to be airdropped to the people that bought the first and second sale, so the early investors. So this airdrop won't actually be for the third land sale, but we are going to go into the third land sale here soon. The other 25% of it was to liquidity and utility. This is for like in-game rewards, public sell, or also even the kind of like working with dexes as well. And another 30% of it was for project development and ecosystems. And this is more kind of even like early stage project development. They may actually even support, potentially give them tokens to kind of build it up to kind of get the whole metaverse going. And then the last 20% actually goes to the team and the advisor. So they got that split up 4 different ways: the community airdrop, the liquidity and utility, the project development and ecosystem, and then also the Pavia team and advisors. So a quick little picture. This is more like what it's going to look like in the metaverse. It's more like a real, 3D. You'll be able to walk with characters, which I'll show you guys in just a second. But you can kind of see the layout on at least an idea of what it's going to look like on the inside. This is actually inside of a gallery that they made. So if you can imagine, you're walking into like an art gallery, and this is what it would look like through your character when you're walking through the metaverse. So it looks like it's going to be pretty decent graphics. It's not too bad. It's not like a sandbox where it's more like digitized. It's more like a Decentraland, a little bit better graphics. Doesn't mean it's better gameplay, guys, just better graphics on it. So it does look really nice. So that's just like an idea on what that would look like there. And then the overall world for the map. This is the map of the metaverse. As you can see, the little squares here, are already landowners that have something there or a picture showing that they own it. I believe the new land sale is going to be this right side over here, and then also this left side down here, because there's really nothing built over here or here. I'm not 100% on that. I just believe that's where it's going to go. And so if we actually zoom in here, the big P is going to be the plaza or the spawning point once you log into the metaverse. No one owns this but Pavia, and that's going to be their spawn location. So this is going to be like, if you're anywhere close to this, you're going to probably be pretty expensive land. The farther and farther you get out, it may get cheaper, but just depending, because also I did see this little island here that has owners, and this may be like a little island that would be nice to get on. But for example, if we scroll in here, each of these little pieces of square is the piece of land. So like the guy that owns this BBM, he owns 9 pieces, because it takes 9 plots of land to build that picture. So he actually owns all of those. But then the second it goes green, it's going to be somebody else. And this guy wants 300K for his. But as you can see, most of it's pretty full. So this is going to be the last cell from the top right and the other left side here. And then just so you guys can kind of see the avatars and you've seen what the plot of land looks like in the metaverse. So now I'm going to show you guys what the avatars are going to look like. So they're a little bit more real looking as well. So you guys can see here, it's going to be like it's obviously 3D, but it's going to be more real looking. You can actually kind of make the character look like you, unlike some other metaverses. And you can change like hats, what you're wearing. So just an idea on what it's going to look like once the game started. It is better graphics than I would say on some other metaverses. So overall it is looking good with the inside of the land, which is here. And then imagine the 3D avatar walking around on that. So kind of gives you an idea because the game's not out yet. Alright guys, now the reason why you guys are probably here on the video is Pavia is actually doing a land sale 3. This is the last land sale, and they're actually having a whitelist right now for it. So you have 1 day basically to get in. I'm sorry I'm late on this, but this is the last day to get on the whitelist for the land 3 sale. So make sure you guys don't miss it. So they're doing a land 3 sale. This is for the last 40,000 plots of land before the game goes live later. Currently they're going to have each land sell for 80 ADA, and I'll explain why I think that's a good price and how you guys can make money on it. So stick tuned until the end, because I will show you where there is a difference at and how you can make money on it. And a maximum of 9 plots of land can be purchased per 1 person. You got to pre-register, so you got to do this whitelist form I'm showing you guys right now. I'm going to have the link in the description, so make sure you guys click on that. This is your chance to get in on the whitelist, and not everyone that's on whitelist is going to be able to buy. There's so much demand that they may not even have enough for everyone. So make sure you guys are filling out the whitelist if you guys are wanting the chance. It closes at 9 UTC on Friday, which is tomorrow. So you guys have till tomorrow from the video. So, and then the whitelist, actually, if you make the whitelist, the sale is going to go live at 1700 UTC. Make sure you guys are there. You do need a wallet to actually be able to buy. I use Nami, which I can link in the description for you guys. Nami is a ADA wallet. It's kind of like a MetaMask, but for Cardano, the ADA network. And then this is the submission here, guys. So you're going to need a wallet so they know that you're not a bot and just trying to sign up. And you can get that from Nami wallet, which I have in the description. And then also choose the amount of plots of land that you want to buy. I honestly, guys, I did 9 just because I don't think it's gonna, not everyone's gonna get them. If you do get the chance, you might as well get them while you can at the 80 ADA, and I'll show you why now. So currently the plots of land on the aftermarket store are going for 445 ADA. So this is like the floor, basically. This is the cheapest you can buy outside of the mint, which is happening tomorrow for 80 ADA. So if you don't do it tomorrow and you want a piece of land, you got to come here to buy them for 445 ADA. So if you spend 80, you can turn it to 450. That's where the money's at. But not everyone's going to get the plots of land, so it is, first come, first serve. I'm not for sure how they're going in rotation there or how it's working, or if it's going to be like a huge gas war. But it seems like it is going to be a good deal. So if you guys are looking to do that or even save them for later, so once this actually comes out and it's bigger and hopefully blows up, then you already own a piece of land, which the central land piece of land and like Sandbox's land right now are like 15 grand a piece. So if you can make this one for 80 to 100 bucks, or even buy one for 5 to 600 bucks, then what if it is the next central land and they're worth 15 grand? So something to think about, guys. Not financial advice, just something to keep in mind. Also, as well, if you believe in the project and you want to start getting pavia liquidity, you can actually come to Sunday Swap, which I'll link in the description for you guys as well. It's the new DEX on Cardano. So if you guys are actually on Sunday Swap here, if you just scroll down on their homepage, it's right here, guys. They have liquidity. You can stake their token in ADA and receive rewards. It doesn't actually show the percentage that you're getting right now, just because everything's a little bit laggy on ADA, but it is an option if you guys do want to start staking and getting in it early. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, if you own a piece of land or what you guys think of this metaverse, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.